Well, this is the 17th of February. Look how much the lake has dropped. It's incredible. I thought it was low last time, but I've seen it lower years ago, but I think it could be hitting there. Another few weeks it could be as low as it was. Low as it's ever been. Wow, it's incredible. Oh, just saw one jump there. It still looks a wee bit discoloured. It takes a long time to clear. It's quite interesting. Because it's so still, there's no rain. How long does it take for those particles to settle? Oh, look, it's like a mill pond. There's no water flowing into the lake at all. If you see my other videos, obviously you've seen that. And the lake has dropped, well, it dropped a bit last couple of weeks ago, but this is phenomenal. I'll show you around. It's as still as a mill pond. So I was rushing around here before the wind came up. So I'm actually fishing down into the lake now, and it still hasn't completely cleared. So I'll mount the camera back here. And have a fish. Yeah, it's always changing. So we're pulling the fish up out of the lake. He said optimistically. I met Mark Williams at the Polder Hut. Got a $20,000 quad bike parked at the Mount Bowes Stream. Boy, would I like one of those. Coming up on that road before you get to Lake Pearson, this when you go down the hill. I saw a motorbike just lying on the side of the road off the bank, down the bank. I thought, oh no! So I went up to it. Oh, there's one rising there. And there's a sticker on it from the police, you know. Someone's obviously come off it. And then a truck came on the scene, and this chap said, "Oh, it's my bike, can you help me put it on the back of the truck?" And I said, "Yeah, okay, well, what's the story?" And he said, "Oh, he hires them out. And it's his own personal bike, and he hired it to a chap that was doing the tour of New Zealand. And he got right around New Zealand, he's just bringing it back to Christchurch, and he came off the bike on the bend. And he's alright, but he's got broken collarbones and broken ribs, and pretty beat up, but he's bloody lucky because he another couple of metres he would have slammed straight into the trees. So yeah. So I was late, and by the time I got to the top hut I was walking in the dark, you know. Not very often you get it like this with no wind at all. Come on. I have one more optimistic cast. Yeah, you can see them all over the lake, rising everywhere. The bloody dead cow on the track, on that hill, right on the bloody bend. You can't avoid it. And it's lying in the stream, and it stinks. And it's going to get worse. Hopefully by next summer it's all bloody deteriorated. I've given about an hour, nothing. And the fish are all over the place, but I'm not catching any. And I had to put the bush shirt on, not because it's cold, I'm getting eaten alive by bloody sandflies. Bloody hell they're bad. And I might go over the bay there and have a fish over there. And then, no good there, I'll head out. I think I might go out today on the bike and go home and do a bit of editing and some other stuff I'm doing. Okay. What a bloody performance. Shit, these sandflies are bad. Ha! This is just another example of how much the lake has dropped. Usually you can't walk out here, you'll be underwater. Do you wonder how much lower it's going to get? I've rounded these rocks halfway around. The fish just aren't taking at all. I can see them out there. I'm riding right past them and they're just not taking. I actually walked around the bottom there. Amazing. If it drops much more, we'll be able to walk out and just pick the fish up. Doc have cleaned up the track, cut all the logs that were blocking the track so it's bloody smooth, plain sailing. Well, this is the last cast. Look at that, there's one right down there. Really eerie, so quiet. Okay, I might head back now. Look at that on another video which I'll show you, which has already been posted. There's water flowing through there and I walk over the log. Well, we'll walk over the log again, but with no need to. So give it another month if there's not much rain up here. Wow, be interesting to see. Look at that, dry as.